Namaste farmer friends, welcome to Krishi Darshan. Myself Santosh Bhendekar, and today we will discuss about aquaponics, which is gaining popularity in India. So to discuss on this topic, we have 5 eminent scientists across India. Dr. Biju Francis, Head Division of Aquaculture, Central Institute of Fisheries Education, Mumbai. He is well-known aquaculturist and has specialization in aquaponics. Welcome to studio, sir. Next we have Dr. Badal Singh, Director, Central Institute of Agriculture Engineering, Bhopal. He travelled across the India and have high deal of knowledge in economic botany. Thank you, sir, for coming. Next we have Dr. Kaundinya Ye from Central Institute of Freshwater Aquaculture, Bhubaneswar. He is a well-known aquaculturist and having 10 years of experience in aquacultures. Next we have Dr. Narayan Borkar, National Center for Agriculture Economics. At the end of the panel, we have Dr. Shravanti Bandela, Principal Scientist, Central Institute of Vegetable Research, Varanasi, and she is currently serving as expert consultant for FAO on aquaponics. So on behalf of all viewers, I welcome you once again to these programs. So aquaponics is a combination of aquaculture and hydroponics. Let me start asking the first question to Dr. Biju. Can you please explain the basic concept of hydroponics?
Definitely, Mr. Sandosh. It's my pleasure. Aquaponics is the combined culture of fish and plants in recirculating system. The basic principle of this technique is utilization and recycling of wastewater arising from fish culture for vegetable cultivation. The normal fish culture deteriorates the water due to the accumulation of leftover feed and fish excreta. This leads to water exchange and increased demand for water. Aquaponics is a novel technology which can address these issues in fish culture. Normally, the fish culture water includes high load of nutrients. The vegetable grow beds can be a solution for it. In normal practice, the wastewater from fish tanks are taken and circulated through the vegetable grow beds. The vegetable grow beds acts as a filter and traps these nutrients and makes it available for the vegetables to use. The vegetable grow beds also acts as a medium for bacterial growth, and this bacteria can convert the organic matter in the wastewater to plant nutrients. In other words, the vegetable grow beds acts as a biofilter, and clean water arising from this biofilter can be circulated back to the fish tanks. Thank you.
That was great, Dr. Biju. Now Dr. Badal, can you enlist the different component of aquaponics and their function?
Sure, Mr. Santosh. Aquaponics consists of two main parts. One is aquaculture part for raising aquatic animals, and second hydroponics part for growing the plants. The aquaculture consists of a tank for rearing fishes, which can be made up of fiber reinforced plastic, a polythene lined structure, or a cement tank. Whereas the hydroponics part includes a grow bed filled with gravel for vegetable cultivation. And the other components of aquaponics are a pump for water circulation, a clarifier for water purification, and a normal pipe fittings. All of this about the component of aquaponics. Thank you.
Sounds great, Dr. Badal. Now Dr. Kaundinya, what are the candidate fish species for aquaponics?
Yes, Mr. Santosh, you have asked a very relevant question. Freshwater fish species are the most commonly used aquatic animals in aquaponics. Besides, freshwater plants and ornamental fishes can also be used. The most commonly used food fishes in aquaponics include tilapia, sea bass, common carp, and catfish. Among these, tilapia is most commonly used in both household and commercial purposes. About 20 to 25 fishes can be stocked out from about 500 liters of growing bed media. Koi carp and golden fishes can also be used for ornamental purposes.
Thank you, Dr. Kaundinya. This is all about fish part. Coming to vegetable sides, Dr. Shravanti, can you advise suitable vegetable varieties for aquaponics?
Of course, Mr. Santosh. Many vegetables are suitable for aquaponic system. Though which one work for a specific system depends on maturity and stocking densities of the fish. Green leaf vegetables with low to medium nutrient requirement are well adaptable to the aquaponic system, including Chinese cabbage, lettuce, spinach, basil, and watercress. For example, spinach can be sown 12 numbers per square meter. Other vegetables such as tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers have higher nutrient requirements and will do well in mature aquaponics systems have higher stocking densities of fish.
That's interesting, Dr. Shravanti. Now coming to economic aspect. Dr. Narayan, can you enlighten us the economic aspect of aquaponics?
Yes, Mr. Santosh. Construction cost for 50 square meter aquaponics unit required around 50,000 rupees. It consists of fish tank and pump which cost around 8,000 rupees. Raised bed cost 22,000 rupees. Fish and vegetable seed require 10,000 rupees and miscellaneous 10,000 rupees. From this we will get gross income around 1,75,000 rupees and net profit 75,000 rupees. When we talk about profitability point of view, the aquaponics is more profitable than the conventional farming because of better use of available space and waste material. Thank you.
That's interesting, Dr. Narayan. Our farmers and viewers will be motivated by your valuable suggestions and informations. So now I would like to thank Dr. Biju, Dr. Kautinnya, Dr. Narayan, Dr. Badal and Dr. Shravanti for coming here and be a part of these popular programs. Finally, we can conclude that aquaponics require less water and also it grow more per square meter. So, and at the same time we will get fish and vegetables. So it is worth to have such techniques. So I really hope that this program will benefit our farmers and viewers. So if you have any query, you may write Director Krishi Darshan, Rajendra Nagar, Hyderabad 500030, or you may log on www.krishidarshan.com, or you may call us at our toll-free number 1800-88011. So that's all about aquaponics. We will meet in next week on same day at same time. Till then, goodbye, namaste, Jai Hind.